Hello, you're watching the English News Bulletin on Qpvn channel. I'm Cho Nguyen, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. Vietnam Television strives to become exemplary national communications agency. Construction of Long Thanh Airport inspected. Vietnam-Slovakia friendship strengthened. A ceremony was held on the morning of September the 7th in Hanoi by the Vietnam Television to receive the first-class labor order, marked the 55th anniversary of its first television broadcast, and launched the National External Affairs TV channel Vietnam Today. Party General Secretary To Lâm addressed the ceremony. General Phan Văn Giang, Minister of National Defense, attended the event. At the ceremony, General Secretary To Lâm awarded the first-class labor order to Vietnam Television for its outstanding achievements in innovating communications content. The party chief affirmed that over the past 55 years, VTV has developed into a national agency, a key, core, and multimedia agency disseminating the party's guidelines and state laws. Accompanying the country and the people, VTV programs have objectively reflected political, economic, cultural, and social life in different aspects, encouraging innovation, spreading new factors, fighting against corruption, waste, and negativity, performing the function of social supervision and criticism, and proposing improvements to legal institutions and policies. On this special occasion, the National External Affairs TV channel called Vietnam Today was officially launched. Also on September the 7th in Hanoi, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính delivered remarks at the ceremony marking the 80th anniversary of the founding of the Voice of Vietnam, or VOV in short, September the 7th, and the presentation of the Ho Chi Minh Order for the third time. Exactly 80 years ago, at 11:30 a.m. on September the 7th, 1945, VOV aired its very first broadcast from the capital of Hanoi. In that sacred historic moment, it delivered the Declaration of Independence, signaling the foundation of national radio broadcasting and becoming the first communication symbol of independent Vietnam. Over 8 decades, VOV has grown into a powerful multimedia organization, affirming its role as the national broadcaster at the forefront of building a modern revolutionary press. It has contributed to preserving national identity while carrying the voice of Vietnam to audiences worldwide. In his speech, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính urged VOV to continue renewing its mindset and methods, focusing on quality and effectiveness. He emphasized the broadcaster's mission under the guiding principle: authoritative, objective, timely, proactive, flexible, creative, dedicated, responsible, companionable, distinctive, scientific, modern, resolute, prompt, and effective. The same day, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà inspected the progress of Long Thanh International Airport project in Dong Nai Province. Senior Lieutenant General Phạm Trường Sơn, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army, joined the inspection delegation. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà praised the contractors for their tireless efforts to meet the schedule. He emphasized that this is a key project of the century, requiring each personnel to work with pride and the highest sense of responsibility, ensure both progress and quality, maintain labor safety, thereby basically completing the whole project by this December the 19th, as requested by the Prime Minister. The Ministry of Construction, the Ministry of Public Security, and relevant units were urged to closely follow the schedule, ensuring that when put into operation, Long Thanh International Airport must meet the standards of a 5-star international transit airport in terms of infrastructure and human resources. From its early day managing troops and weapons, the Military Force Building Department under the General Staff has grown into the strategic advisory body of the Ministry of National Defense. Every step of its development reflects the growth and modernization of the Vietnam People's Army. From streamlined organization and modern weaponry to digital transformation, the department leaves its mark on military power. To build a revolutionary, disciplined, highly skilled, and gradually modernized military, the department has advised on compact, strong, and efficient force structures.
Tập thể phòng tổ chức biên chế.
We work with dedication and efficiency, completing tasks ahead of schedule while maintaining quality regardless of weekends or holidays. From the outset, ensuring weapons and technical equipment has been decisive for combat readiness. In the era of rapid technological change, the department has advised solutions guided by the principle human first, weapons follow, contributing to a highly skilled, compact, and strong force for national defense. We pioneer digital solutions to manage personnel, weapons, and mobilization, helping build a highly skilled, compact, and strong military towards modernization to meet the requirements of national construction and defense in the new situation. In the trend of digital transformation, the Military Force Building Department has built a centralized, unified data management system, ensuring safety and accuracy, contributing to building a modern military and developing e-government in the military. The Military Force Building Department has fully implemented party directives and state policies, demonstrating exceptional commitment and responsibility in advising on military organization. This silent work is a vital source of military power. Upholding its tradition, the department continues to enhance its advisory role, contributing to a revolutionary, disciplined, highly skilled, and modern Vietnam People's Army, safeguarding the fatherland in the new era. On September the 7th, the Army Broadcasting Center, in coordination with VIET Group, the State Audit Office, Unilever Vietnam, benefactors, and with support from the Vietnam Border Guard Command and Cao Bằng Border Guard Command, presented gifts for the new school year and surveyed the construction of a new Lũng Mật School campus in Trường Hà Border Commune, Cao Bằng Province. More than 50 kilometers from Cao Bằng City, the road leading to Lũng Mật School site is winding and difficult. Previously, the school didn't have access to any concrete road or clean water. Since last school year, although there has been a road to the school, classrooms for both primary and preschool students are in very poor condition. In particular, the preschool classroom and kitchen makeshift ones made from corrugated iron and wood. According to local authorities, the school has not yet been included in government investment programs for building schools in border communes and is in urgent need of community support. The delegation assessed the difficulties and pledged to build a proper school to ensure long-term teaching and learning. On this occasion, they also presented new uniforms for students, áo dài for teachers, and essential learning supplies, bringing motivation for the new academic year. All of these presents are truly meaningful for the people and teachers. We're more motivated to continue teaching children in the border area. For the very first time, students at this remote border area school received beautiful uniforms to welcome a new academic year. That joy will be even greater when both teachers and students soon have a new school building. The Army Broadcasting Center, together with its partners, will continue joining hands to build a new school in this highland border area. Coming up next, Vietnam-Slovakia friendship strengthened. Hearts of Vietnamese beat for their homeland. In Bratislava, the Embassy of Vietnam in Slovakia recently held a ceremony marking the 80th anniversary of Vietnam's National Day and the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Vietnam and Slovakia. In his opening remarks, Vietnamese Ambassador Phạm Trường Giang underscored the significance of the 75-year diplomatic journey. He highlighted that the recognition of the Vietnamese community as the 14th official minority group in Slovakia in 2023 stands as a vivid testament to the strong bonds between the two nations, while opening new opportunities for cultural exchange and people-to-people cooperation. Slovakia regards Vietnam as a leading partner in the Asia-Pacific region, with both sides expressing determination to further deepen cooperation and considering an upgrade of bilateral ties to a strategic partnership in the near future. Bilateral trade has been steadily rising, reaching $1.7 billion in 2024, with ample room for growth. Since August the 15th, Slovak citizens with those from 11 other European countries have enjoyed visa exemptions for up to 45 days when traveling to Vietnam. The celebration also featured traditional Vietnamese cultural performances and cuisine, offering guests a rich taste of Vietnam's heritage and hospitality. Even after years abroad, Vietnamese hearts always beat for their homeland. Returning is both a journey of love for the nation and a pledge to contribute to Vietnam's future. They bring knowledge from afar to help build the nation and strengthen its global presence. A child, almost 10 years old, walks on her own for the first time. Each step taken by the child tells the silent story of a dedicated doctor who has lived far from his homeland, yet always yearned to return to and serve his country. Dr. Võ Tuần Trung has transferred botulinum toxin therapy for children with cerebral palsy, easing muscle spasticity to improve mobility, daily activities, and rehabilitation. For more than 3 decades residing and working in France, PhD Dr. Võ Tuần Trung, head of Neurosurgery Rehabilitation Department at the Bouillon Hospital and chairman of the Southern Paris Hospital Network, one of the world's most advanced medical centers, always carried a deep longing to contribute to Vietnamese medicine. That is the ambition that drives me to grow, to prove myself and to succeed. But beyond personal success, my deeper ambition is to help develop Vietnam. It's not only those who have already made their mark that return to contribute. There are also young trailblazers driven by bold ideas and new technologies. While Dr. Chung brings medical knowledge from France to heal, Tony Chung takes another path, reviving cultural heritage through technology. Leaving behind a promising future in the West, he returns to Vietnam with the aspiration to connect technology and national identity. Heritage embodies our shared memories and mosaic of cultural values. That is why we don't simply digitize with technology, we tell stories through it. With faith that technology can breathe new life into tradition, Tony and his team of Digital Labs pioneered the use of digital solutions to give Vietnamese culture a place on the global tech map. Projects like Imperial Chronicles, Vietnam My Beloved, and their metaverse space integrated with Vision Pro aren't just digital innovations. They're how a new generation connects with heritage in vivid and relatable ways. We don't modernize the heritage, but we modernize how people experience it. We make it easier to access, to connect with, and to cherish. With a single NFC chip, heritage sites across Vietnam are linked into a digital culture where people can interact, explore, and feel proud. This is one of the Vietnam My Beloved Tap Me points. It is easy, just open your phone and tap here. That's it, give it a try. Okay, let me try it. Like this, right? There you see all the contents, including images of what this place looked like 300 years ago. Things you'd never notice just by wandering around without this system. Whether in medicine or technology, Whether Dr. Chung with a lifetime of devotion abroad or Tony Nguyen with the youthful passion to reimagine heritage, what unites them is the heart of a Vietnamese who lives for the homeland. Every action, every decision to return is born from love for the homeland. They bring not only knowledge, but also new ways of thinking and new energy that moves in rhythm with Vietnam's future. Their stories are proof that no matter where you are, as long as your heart beats for Vietnam, you can be part of its transformation. And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch the news again at qpvn.vn. Now, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.